A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there to my channel. And in this channeling session, I'm going to be talking about an energy which is of the karmic, and once again the family members like the mother or the sisters or some feminine figure in the life of the divine masculine. And these are the same people who had played an important role in getting him separated from the divine feminine. And the divine masculine always thought they were right, they are his well-wishers, and whatever they are saying or whatever they are doing against the divine feminine, it's alright. The divine masculine put her through a lot of testing, although he in his heart knew that she's a good person, but the divine masculine's mother is an evil woman. She is pure evil. Okay? Now, although I don't want to say this like, as if I'm out there to probably taint the mother-in-law figure as an evil person, because that's not the case all the time. There are many channelings wherein the mother of the divine masculine has been very supportive, and the energy, the patriarchal healing is what was more important. But in this specific channeling, what I can see, or what the energy is showing, not just to me but to all of us, is that so what has happened here is that the divine feminine meets a very handsome, attractive man who is literally pining for her, and she finds him to be very good looking, very attractive, and he probably is. He's got the chiseled jawline and he's got dark complexion, but he's really attractive. You know how you have that dark complexion which has glow on it, that type of complexion. And this man makes a lot of effort to take her out, to pamper her, to, spend time with her alone. However, what happens is that the divine feminine is not attracted towards him, she is not drawn towards him. And this is where she feels, there is some energy she feels, very, like, I don't think this is the person who I'm supposed to be with, but there is someone else out there for me. So why she does that is because she only wants true love. In her heart, only thing she wants is true love and nothing else. So with this man she's gone out with, she doesn't get that vibe, and this is what sets off the journey of twin flames because in her life. Because imagine you're with a very good looking man who's perfect according to your taste. Like, somebody would like a fair man, somebody would like somebody who's curly hair, somebody would like probably some other ethnicity or complexion or height, muscular body, non-muscular, whatever it is. But from her perspective in this channeling, you can replicate, if this seems to resonate with you, you can replicate it with whosoever you maybe fell for in terms of looks. And it's not like this connection worked out very easily. No, even this connection, because this person that she went out with, he is like an eye candy. Anyone would want to date him, anyone would want to be with him. And amongst a lot of people, he especially gives attention to the divine feminine. He would, talk to her about random things, or he would pull her leg, or he would want to get close with her. So finally, after making lots of efforts, he got a date with her. And after that date, during that date, she just felt that maybe I am just physically attracted to him or infatuated to him. Maybe, this is just not the right thing to do. They have alone time and he asks her that, do you like me? Do you feel for me? And she does not answer him. She's not clear. She just sort of ignores it. There are various places that are being shown which could probably click with you. There is a party where she goes with this handsome hunk to a party, very attractive man, but somehow they end up being alone. and they can do whatever they want, it's that type of alone. Or there is a picnic, again there are more people around, there are others around, and this is where she sort of gets a clairvoyance, or somebody makes a prediction, or something happens wherein she feels that this person, whosoever I am with, he's not the one for me. Plus, she's also not very excited about the whole intimacy thing. So she thinks in her head that if I really love this man, then why am I not able to get close with him? Why am I not happy when I'm alone with him? Or why am I not, feeling the way I should have felt ideally? Another reason why this is not working out is because this divine feminine has to go through the curse of an evil mother-in-law, how it feels like to be with the evil mother-in-law. Even if this relationship does not reach marriage stage, but how some females, some women are, the moment they see, a girl around the sun, and not just any other girl, they are not very, they don't care about random girls or anyone they are dating too. They somehow get very much triggered by a girl who not only he loves, but also she's a good person. Like, she's really good at heart. A kind-hearted woman who's obviously dumb or innocent, that's a different thing. Why she's dumb or innocent is because she cannot yet judge. If people are there to inflict pain upon her, she cannot judge that yet. She still thinks maybe they are nice, or maybe they love me, or she's too self-critical, so that's where she will suffer. So there's a curse of suffering in this, that this mother-in-law, this evil mother, she is so evil. Like, there are some people who have some kind of negativity in them, it's okay, but she is like a bundle of negativity, full of negativity, a person who can, even when she's smiling on the face and talking to someone, within her heart and mind, she's like not happy about anyone. And most evil people are very drawn towards money, towards wealth, towards all of these things, that form the basis of high influence in society. Like, that's why you'll see a lot of people get very much, about I can pay as much money as I want to get the maximum followers on Instagram, or because that is also an extension of your ego. That's why I say do whatever you want to do, but it should be organic and natural. Nevertheless, this curse she has to go through. So even if she doesn't get married to this person, even if it's an engagement, or even if whatever happens, because later on, if this divine masculine changes, he's supposed to leave the mother. He is supposed to sort of cut off from that cord. I know as I said, there are a lot of cases like this where the mother-in-law is not good, but there are also cases where the daughter-in-laws are not good. There are many cases where the mother-in-law is really nice, she is the innocent one, and the daughter-in-law turns out to be very evil. But on the twin flame journey, and specifically this channeling, that's not happening, because the divine feminines are a very nurturing kind of people. So even if the mother-in-law is going to inflict insults on her, or she's going to make her feel very inferior, or she's going to act like she's doing a favor on the divine feminine by letting her son date her or go out with her or whatever, even marry her or whatever happens, till the time the divine masculine does not learn his complete lessons, for some time the divine feminine is not, because she won't understand her intentions. So maybe that's why this channeling is being done. If you resonate with it, then the best thing to do is to not connect with the mother, or please her, or get very affected by her, because she is going to be all throughout, she is going to be that person until and unless the divine feminine does not stop getting affected by her. Till the time she will get affected by her, this lady is going to take her into hell, take her through hell. She will do everything possible in her capacity, and she will not even let the son break up so easily, because she knows that if they will break up, then she will not be able to torture this girl. So that type of evil, that she'll tell them, be together, you should be together, but you should do something, you should not your relationship has to be worthwhile, and she'll at one time she'll put the pressure of you should be together, but on the other side she'll make sure that something or the other keeps happening, and they keep fighting, and they're in, they're always troubled. And whenever the feminine will be around her, she will always say something or do something that will hurt the divine feminine a lot, and she'll not be able to understand, like, why is this lady doing this to me? What is the problem with me? The problem, my love, is money. This type of people, these type of women, the only thing that shuts them up is money. And divine feminine, in the initial stages or some cases, she's not very well off, but at the same time it is also her life choice. She could be doing things which are best for the ascension, like she may not be using too many fancy cars because she wants to live for some time on public transport, or maybe she uses some kind of organic shampoos and soaps, or maybe she doesn't she doesn't like to go and eat out. She just doesn't want to. She feels like, I don't want to, or she doesn't want to go to salons or spas or parlors or whatever, because she doesn't like too many people touching her, or she feels that she can pamper herself at home, and she would love to do her beauty treatments at home. And you can do wonderful beauty treatments at home. The home beauty treatments are amazing, but the mother-in-law is going to even use such things against her, like she's poor, she can't afford to go to a spa, look at her, she's after my son's money, she's after our money, she's this, she's that, she's coming from a very small, some kind of a lower middle class family, or some lower income group family. Or when she sees the goodness in the feminine, that goodness is what triggers this evil woman the most. She gets very, very scared of the powers the divine feminine has, because she knows that this girl does have some influence. She has some crazy influence on my son, because my son, who was so materialistic, which is how I raised him, after she came in his life, he's, singing different songs, saying different words. He's just saying, I love this girl and I want to do whatever I can for her. I want to live the same lifestyle that she's living. Oh, I'm so inspired by her lifestyle. Maybe they go away on a trip to, some place like a backpacking trip, or they do a trip in the woods or something. And this mother is like, no, my son has never lived below 7 stars or 5-star hotels. What the hell is he doing in the jungles with her? Or why the hell is he sitting with those people who are into meditation groups? Or why is she doesn't like that change in him. She doesn't like the way he is so mesmerized by this girl. So in this channeling, now the karmic energies. Now karmic energies I'll cover in part 2, because they are also about to play some role. She already has in her mind that what type of girl should I get my son married to. Basically, she first and foremost biggest priority is that the girl has to be very rich. Secondly, the girl has to obviously be very materialistic, because from her perspective, materialistic means rich or wealthy. She doesn't know that some of the spiritual people are also very wealthy and well off. It's just that they don't want to spend their money in stupid things. They probably want to spend the money in doing good deeds, because they understand that all of this money that we earn, it's temporary. So what's the point of being so attached with the money, and what's the point of hoarding so much, things that you don't even need? Maybe you need something, you buy that, because you're also in abundance consciousness. So the feminine is playing around with abundance consciousness. So she is learning, she's learning how to manage herself and how to manage her energy, most importantly. She feels that if I do something like, this or something like that, then it affects my energy, it affects my frequency. So she doesn't want to do it. And at the same time, she is also influencing the son, as in this evil woman's son. He was always like that, he was always double-minded. He would have problems in the family, like, I don't want to live this life, I'd rather live like that, I don't want to do this, I'd rather do that. He would question the mother also, like, why do we have to do this? Why do we have to, we have to buy this or buy that? Why can't we just, keep this money aside and live a holistic life, or this life or that life? Why do I have to do a 9 to 5 job or some white collar job, or manage the business, the family business? I can make money in a farm also. I can, do probably some fruits or vegetable business, or, he talks all those things which used to really scare her, and she would be like, no, 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 are you mad? You can't do all that. What is wrong with you? We have to live, we have to maintain a certain standard, a certain status in the society. We have to do this, we have to do that. So she feels like this evil woman. And why she's evil is because she's probably also the reason behind the deaths of some people. This is how it's being shown, guys. So I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not saying that somebody is a murderer, but sometimes the energy of a person is so negative, it is so insulting that it can give a slow death to another person. Maybe, some of our siblings, or maybe who are really good, or parents, they died like a slow death, or a very painful death, or they had a very dark relationship with this lady. It was always about the whole life, it was always about insulting them. She would insult people so much that even when they were dying, especially when they became unsuccessful, when, say for example, somebody who's very rich, but they, due to some business problems or due to whatever reasons, they lose their money or they lose their wealth. And such evil people would go and taunt them. They would say mean things to them like, you're finished, you're done, you're over. I told you, you should do this or you should do that. You didn't listen to me. Now you'll rot. Now you'll never, come back to your prime. Now you'll never. So these are the people, their words can even kill other people. Their negativity is so lethal, so fatal. So the divine feminine is there in that scenario, in that situation, to rise above this evil behavior also, because in time she will become so powerful that this evil lady would be scared of her. There will be a time where this evil lady would be like, no, 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 I don't want to go in her presence. I'm scared of her. The person who scares everyone, everyone. This is a type of woman who normally people, because she's very dominating, but at the same time she has a lot of money, so she buys the love of, including the divine masculine. She has been buying her own son's love. So when she feels that she cannot buy the feminine, she cannot buy her love because she doesn't get impressed by anything. So she develops that anger, that jealousy factor, that, envy with her, that, she doesn't get impressed by me. I am such an amazing woman. Look at me. I have so many servants. I have so many this, so many businesses. I do this, I do that. And she's not impressed by me. What is wrong with this stupid girl? This stupid idiot. She talks like that, and the divine feminine can also see through her. Like she would, in a public gathering, she would say something very honestly, like, you should not do this. It's not nice. You should not do this. That also hurts her and affects her. So I would be ending this part over here, because in the next part I would be talking about more things related to this dynamic, and how this evil lady will also have a change of heart very soon. Not like soon, like not like 6 months or 7 months, because, twin flame journey doesn't happen how linear relationships happen. It's little ahead of other things, and so the space and time technique or space and time module that you apply on other relationships, you can't apply it on this. But in due course of time, this lady will have a change of heart, and she will learn a very big lesson. She will learn a very, very big lesson. She will not mess with the divine feminine. That's the change of heart. In some cases, change of heart also means that this person cannot change, or the divine feminine, now she knows that she will not change, she will not do anything, so I have to compromise now. So it's better I stay away from her and I stay away from my son, because if I'll mess with her, she's dangerous. This lady, this evil lady, thinks that the divine feminine is dangerous. This is how the energy will change. So I'll get back to you on this. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.